Hello everybody, this is Pitchcore Black here, and welcome back to episode 32 of the Skulls General Reviews, in which today I'm going to be reviewing the Daleks. So without further ado, let us begin this review by taking a look at the presentation of this DVD. We have BBC Doctor Who, the Daleks, the William Hartnell years 1963 to 66, with that picture of William Hartnell that's on every William Hartnell DVD there is, 12 DVD video, and for the cover itself we have the a rather offended looking, possibly sexually, William Hartnell First Doctor taking centre stage, with a Dalek to his left, two Daleks in the corridors of Skaro, with Skaro in the background, some sort of shooting stars, mountains, just sort of mixing of the William Hartnell title sequence with a nice sort of circular pattern in the background. Then for the spine we have the DVD code, BBC DVD video, DVD code, Doctor Who, picture of William Hartnell, the Daleks, continuation of the cover, BBC, seconded the same logo. And then for the back of this story we have various pictures from the story. Doctor Who starring William Hartnell, the Daleks by Terry Nation. The Doctor is about to have his first meeting with the Daleks. The synopsis, the special features, various guffs such as when the story is first broadcasted, the run length, and then the rating for this DVD, which is a 12. Because of a special feature, the main feature of the Daleks itself is a U, no, a PG actually, as you can see by that tiny little paragraph, just where my pinky finger is, because there's like special features that classify as a higher rating than a PG, so they've upped the overall DVD rating to a 12, even though the main feature's only PG, which is kind of peculiar. Anyways, now on to the synopsis. The TARDIS lands in an alien petrified jungle, beyond which lies a mysterious deserted city. The Doctor insists on exploring, but before long the TARDIS crew all begin experiencing the early effects of radiation sickness, and then they discover that the metal city isn't as deserted as they first thought. And then there we have got various special features from this story. And then for the interior we have the singular disc, the booklet, which has the sort of chapters for the 7 episodes in this story, with various pictures from the story at the top there. Really gigantic bit about the Daleks on the front there. And then the interior of this Doctor Who book, or interior of this Doctor Who DVD booklet, which is just basically detailing special features, who is in the commentaries, and then details on other special features on this DVD release. With the presentation of this Doctor Who story out of the way with, what is my own personal thoughts and opinions, as well as the general consensus on the Daleks. This was the second Doctor Who story, and is the very first to feature the now iconic the Daleks. A tremendous, absolutely tremendous amount of people think this story is good, or even amazing, with it getting so much praise when it originally aired. Personally, for me, I'm a little lukewarm on this story personally, and as such I think I do find this story to be a bit overrated, and believe it or not, is one that I don't think would even make my top 10 William Hartnell stories. Probably an honourable mention, but seriously, I don't think this will make my top 10 William Hartnell stories at all. I know, controversial, but here's why. This story is very admirable for its concept, and its general premise is pretty amazing in general, with it literally depicting the Daleks as Nazis, and who might as well have, like, I don't know, swastika patterns on their hemispheres. And generally, this story generally turns that sort of pretty damn horrific time period into a very interesting, albeit bleak, as well, ridiculously bleak science fiction adventure. Some of the most memorable moments in Doctor Who history come from this story for me personally. The cliffhanger to episode 1 is utterly incredible, and the swamp creature seen in episode 5, when that fowl was collecting the water, was utterly mesmeric in my opinion. If I was to give this story positivity, I would say the production values are high, the acting is great, the music is very ominous and adds to the bleakness and of the petrified landscape and the very eerie emptiness of the Dalek city a lot. The camera work, camera shots and camera angles are very, very solid, such as this moment from episode 6. And the writing is pretty damn good overall. My main problem with this story, however, lies in the length. To me, this story is an occasionally meandering, tiresome, boring, and it's too long for its own good. At least the Daleks' master plans over Longness had entertaining moments in places, but with this it's just boring, draggy filler. The 7 episodes in this story are so pitifully reached to the point where most of the story just feels like draggy filler. I can enjoy the story overall, and I would say it's good, but my god does it get done in a few places. Overall, I would rate this story a pretty generous 7 out of 10. Not an amazing Doctor Who story in my personal opinion, and as I said, I don't think it will reach my top 10 William Hartnell stories ever, but I can enjoy this story, and is one that I personally don't think I'm going to be revisiting anytime soon. Yeah, bit of an overrated slog in my opinion, which is kind of odd because some people like to think that about Marco Polo, yet give this story tremendous amount of praise, which I'm sort of the polar opposite on as of now, but I haven't experienced Marco Polo in my marathon yet, but so that may all change, but who knows, hopefully it won't. But anyways, overall, the Daleks, 7 out of 10, pretty overrated story in my opinion. I can still enjoy it for what it is, some great concepts to it, and it's a good enjoyable story, just nothing that I'd revisit anytime soon. And that pretty much concludes the Skulls General Reviews number 32, in which today I reviewed the Daleks. So like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Pitch Skull Black, dematerializing.